Hi everyone, it's Suzanne again with another video tutorial. Today I have some notebooks that I wanted to show you how to recover. So this is one that I had done earlier. I've done these earlier on in the year. So with this one I used the Two Kind stamp set with the petite punch and some pearls, and the sentiment was from Something to Say, You've Got Strength, You've Got Courage, You've Got Strength, which I thought was really good to put on a to-do list, because you got courage and you got strength to do those things in the to-do list. Then I went ahead and made this one. I think these did come from a paper pumpkin embellishment, so I just adhered them, and these notebooks actually came with a cover. So I have two of the bigger ones, and I'm going to make one for you today. And with this one, this was a pack that I got of 4, and they didn't actually have a cover on it. So we actually made the cover. So this is with the Blended Bloom. Again, life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful, and that is from the Perfect Penance, and this sentiment here. So, and I kind of put it off skew, and this is the Papillion Potpourri stamp set. These little guys, I just colored them in with markers, and I'm using the new Moonlight DSP, and I think this was Lullaby, and oh good grief, I can't remember which one that is from. I'm so bad. I really need to be more prepared. And I thought I actually was doing really well there for a moment. This is from the Maritime Designer Series paper. And we're going to use the back side of that, which today I'm going to make a big one of these and then a small one as well, just to show you how to put these really quick projects together. So moving them aside, the big one, so this was $1 at the dollar store, and it does have a cover on it. So what I want to do is push, I'm saying like maybe 1/8 of an inch, so I want to have that little edge so it's easy for people to open. And then all I'm going to do is crease like that. Easy. And I'll take my bone folder here and give it a really good crease. And then some Tombow. And I'll put it on the crease itself, on the edge, the bottom edge. And because this one does have a cover, I will also put it on the inside. You do have a bit of wiggle room. I just like to match the edges up. There you go. Give it a good pressing. I always take the bone folder to the back side. And then, it's hard for me to give you proper sizing, because every notebook is going to be different. So I just use basically 1/4 of an inch around for the DSP. And you can see that there was the back half of this. So this is more of a masculine version of the one that had stars on it. Give that a pressing. So this little cardstock was like 3 by 3, and I think it fits nicely up there. What I wanted to do was use the gorgeous grunge stamp set for this one. And I obviously haven't done this design yet, so I'm going to sort of play around with it. I thought, because it has a little bit of Coastal Cabana, I would do the bigger splotch in Coastal Cabana. Doink. I'm just trying to make a background. And maybe a littler splotch there. And then Night of Navy with the, oh yeah, that looks good. I was gonna generation, but nope, I'm gonna do that. So, and then I'm going to use the same, you've got courage, you've got strength, and I'm just gonna use my StazOn. Notice this has a little bit of a lilt to it, so maybe I'll do it off to the center. That's cute. And then I'm going to put some dimensionals on it. So this is really quick. I know I gave my upline, who is the lady who got me into Stampin' Up, her name is Desiree, and I gave her a copy of this. I kept one for myself, and she thought it was a great idea. She said, well, when we do swaps and stuff, that would be awesome. So if there's any demonstrators out there, this is a really quick, oh, good grief. Look at, I've just made a little fingerprint. Oh well, life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. I don't know how I'm going to cover that up. I don't think I have to. It actually looks kind of cool. Thank God. Anyway, Desiree was saying that it would be a cool thing to give away for swaps and meets and stuff like that. So it's one of those ideas. Okay, and then I'm just going to use my mini glue dots. I have a couple of buttons here. And I mean, like I said, this was sort of more of a masculine one. So I'm just going to scatter a button or two on here, 3. There you go. So that one's done. And now I'll just quickly, yeah, I don't know. I might have to redo that one. I'm a Virgo. Okay, and the other one is just an example of what to do when you have just a notepad that actually just doesn't have a lid, which is pretty much the same principle. What you're going to do is take your cardstock, and funnily enough, these are, you know, it's from the dollar store, so they're not fabulous. they look like they're a bit squashed. Okay, so I'm just going to measure, you know, eyeball it. I've got just a little bit of a lip and bend it. And with the one that doesn't have a cover, I wanted to make it a little bit more sturdy. So I used a little bit longer of a piece of cardstock, or something that would actually fold over almost, well, 2/3 of the way, or 1/3 out of the way. It's still not very good with fractions. Okay, and again, be careful that you don't put it on this side. So I'm putting it on the back, just some tombow on the back, and a little along the spine. Slide up. Let's Sort of peeps over the edge, but oh well. Get that back made. And then I'm going to use the Moonlight DSP. I love this. I've already gone through one paper stack already. Oh, I'm crazy. Oh, not my favorite thing. And again, this one is a 3x3 square. And what was I going to do on? Oh, I wanted to do the blended bloom. So I'll show you this one because I already have the butterfly one. So I wanted to make another one similarly to this. And I wanted to show you, a lot of people are using the blended blooms for your blendability markers, but it's a regular stamp. You don't have to do that. You can use it like a regular stamp too, ladies and gents. And then same sentiment. Sorry, my head's in the way. See it? Okay, I'm doing it again. I don't know what's wrong with that stamp. It's kind of a little bit kooky. There we go. One more time. It has a little bit of a lilt. If I was really fussy, oh my gosh. But you know what? It's okay. I actually don't mind that. Which one do I like better? I think it's this one. Yeah, that's crazy. I obviously should have brought my Stamp-A-Majig out, because that would have really helped me if I wanted it to be perfect. Again, I should remind myself that it doesn't have to be perfect to be great. I'm sure that whoever I give this to will probably love the notepad, so normally I don't do two projects this time, but they were so similar and I didn't really want to, oh gosh, I just got stuff all over this. Okay, this one's getting redone too, but not on film. All right, so there you have it. Thanks so much for joining me today. These are my lovely little notebooks for whatever reason, to keep your loved ones on point. Thanks so much for joining me today, and come back next Friday and I'll have a new video. Thanks so much. Bye.